Ladies and gentlemen, let's get dumping. Get dumping.
Woo-hoo.
How's that sound?
Sounds good.
Good.
Dump,
This is the voicemail dump truck. Dump it up for your Thursday, October, 27th, 2022. The leaves are falling, ladies and gentlemen. We're just a mere a few days away from the official holiday of the voicemail dump truck, right? Everyone knows that the official holiday of this podcast is Mischief Night.
That's when it was born,
Which is right around the corner.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
A very happy Mischief Day to you, Jeff Grubb, to you, Jan Ochoa, and to you, Jason A. Striker.
And to you as well, sir.
Thank you very
I
much.
tip my hat.
Can you guys all do me a favor? You guys like the movie The Crow?
Sure. I mean, when I saw it,
Just stick with me on this. So in that movie, they celebrate Devil's Night, which is a thing you shouldn't celebrate.
Yeah.
That's when they burned down Detroit, and that happened in real life. But they do this chant where they go, fire it up, fire it up. I'm like, my energy levels are just kind of, I've been like lounging all day. Can you guys help me give me a fire it up? Can we all just go fire it up, 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 fire it up. Okay.
Jeff Grubb, why was it the big fat L that the New Jersey Devils handed the Detroit Red Wings that put you in the dump?
I wasn't watching. I was making content for our TikTok, as you can see in the background. In the background there.
Jeff Grubb is a nice man. I've learned from watching Eternal Darkness at the Heart of My Soul.
Yeah,
all right.
That's true.
Why would you inflict this upon him?
I know. He's the good guy.
I did this to myself when I'm like, they will never lose again. And immediately, right then, that second, well, actually, they scored a goal right after that. And then they let in the rest of the goals in the entire world.
It was crazy because, I was like, shit, his stream is so much more ahead of mine. I can't believe he saw that goal. And he's like,
I'm just like,
wrote that shit before they scored.
And I'm like, all right, I'm feeling so confident. And of course, I was just setting myself up for failure there. So, God damn it.
It was pretty sweet. I love that. I love seeing someone be super jazzed about it and then proceed to watch it all fall apart. Look, I don't take much delight in you because of how nice of a person you are. If it was someone else, who I don't think of that highly, I'd surely enjoy every waking moment of that.
What if we get Dan very into a sport, right?
Yeah,
but then
it's Dan we're talking about.
No. But
you used your I'm talking about Dan voice.
But we get him to root for a team that is just like a lemon this season, right?
Ooh.
And then we hype winners.
But he doesn't know. We hype him up enough.
That's true.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I don't think we could properly incept him to just get on board some shitty sports team. I just don't think. I don't think he'd have time for it. I don't think he could really. Plus, I don't think he understands how literally any sport is played. So, it would all just be confusion.
Fair enough. Yeah.
So yeah,
one can dream to fleece their coworkers.
One can dream. I'm a little upset because Halloween, obviously, it's a big deal in my family. It's a big deal. Jason's family, of course. We all decided to get married around the goddamn date. It's
our favorite. Shit.
It's crazy. We were having a big party on Saturday, and then
thanks
Monday,
for the invite, dog. Shit.
It's in the mail. The day itself is supposed to be really bad. It's supposed to be real rainy on Monday.
Oh, shit.
Here in Jersey. And I'm already starting to create a narrative where it's like, hey, bud, sometimes it rains on Halloween. And, his first thing is like, well, we've got umbrellas. What's wrong with I'm like, yeah.
Problem solved.
I'm like, yeah, but, I think you might hit a point where you're just like, I don't want to be out in the pouring rain going door to door. So
it's for candy.
Yeah, I don't know. I was talking with some of his friends' parents, and apparently, if the forecast is that bad, they'll shoot out a mass text to the whole town and be like, "Yo, it's Sunday now."
Yep.
and everyone will just rewind and be like, "Okay, October 30th is the trick or treat day. Let's roll." And everyone agrees to it. It's kind of cool.
So that's hunting day in rural Wisconsin schools. The opening day of deer hunting season. Typically, the school is closed Because there's so many kids that have hunter dads that bring them with. It's nuts.
Oh my God.
The opening day of deer season is a holiday.
I have a question for like hunting season, right? Like I've heard in cartoons and shows this whole time. Are people just hunting the deer for sport, or do they eat the deer afterwards?
Oh, they totally eat the deer afterwards.
Okay.
There's an industry of, you just bring it to, your local butcher.
It's both.
Or whoever it is, it's fucking Tom down the street.
There are, in fact, too many deer. There actually are too many deer.
And then they put it in the outdoor, not the outdoor freezer, but the freezer you put in your garage, your second freezer.
Oh.
Yeah, that's where all the venison goes.
Okay. I learned something new today.
I've never had deer meat.
Oh, it's good.
Yeah?
It's good.
Never had it.
I stand by it.
I stand by that venison. There's such a
dead deer.
shitload of deer where I live. Just all in
Everywhere.
New Jersey
They're
is just deer.
bigger rats.
Shoot them, eat them. They're good.
I don't know if they're rats, Grub.
They're basically just bigger rats. Yeah.
I mean, like pigeons for sure. Pigeons are flying rats.
Yeah,
Don't
flying
eat
rats,
pigeons.
yeah.
Do not eat pigeons, please.
Yeah.
No, yeah. This is not like a Clark Griswold kind of situation for sure. But deer seem nice. They're stupid.
fine. There's just way too many of them, and like they don't have any natural, except for us, predators anymore.
Yeah, it's called the
yeah.
Ford Bronco. Is
Yeah,
their natural
exactly.
predator? Like,
Yeah,
oh man.
You guys ever hit a deer?
No.
I've not. Yeah,
I was in a car that hit
Oh
one.
God, how was
Yeah.
the car?
seems inevitable.
I mean,
Car was kind of messed up. Yeah, it messed up the windshield and the front fender, the left side. But that deer got up and just fucking shot away.
Dude, deer, not only were Jason's completely right, not only will they fuck your car up in a major way,
Yeah,
but they're like sometimes they're just like unfazed.
right.
They'll like get up, like brush themselves off, do one of those like flinch, like what, like to the car,
Yeah.
and then get out of here. This is it. It's fucking insane. And none of them tell each other what's going on.
right.
No, they don't talk.
We
They
think
don't
you should probably not
communicate.
this part right here. No, they don't give a shit.
No, they need-
Those
they
lights
need to
going real
Discord.
fast.
Yeah,
You know, get Discord, get on our level,
deer
deer.
scored.
deer score. Yeah, thank you.
You know
Very
what else
good.
is a problem that there's too much of? Sea urchin or uni in
Oh, really?
California. And the thing is, like, it's the little purple, spiny little dudes, right?
Okay, sure.
And they'll just grab onto like rocks or whatever. You can see them totally like around Santa Cruz, Monterey, and there's way too many of them. And actually, when you go to a Japanese restaurant or wherever to eat uni or sea urchin, it's hella expensive. But
Really?
the thing is, because there's only so much meat in each sea urchin, the thing is, the fishing limit for uni or sea urchin is like 30 of those suckers a day.
That's
Oh,
it.
okay.
Yeah,
Doesn't seem like much. No.
because like they're just banging all the time.
Wow.
they just keep
Non-stop urchin
multiplying.
baking. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if and when we come to the Bay Area again, all of us, I'm taking all of us to go uni picking.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
we'll do our
Picking.
part. We'll do our part. Absolutely.
Bring
take
my
more
uni
than
picking
30.
hat. Yeah. You
Yeah.
kidding? I got a hat for that for sure.
Sea urchins having sex.
Sex.
All right,
Why do you
yeah.
do that to your Google history? Why are you doing
I got to
that?
do what I got to do. All right. I got a curiosity can only be fed by pictures of sea urchins having sex. Okay, look at that. Huh.
Why you want to do that to your? Okay, all right. You know what? You got to make choices in this life. You got to make your own.
At least I
choices.
didn't accidentally post it to Twitter like that Dean Norris like sex gifs. Although I should.
yeah. Yeah. Now you've put those wheels in motion. Is all you've done, really. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a call-in show. It's 707 exit flu. That's the phone number. You can leave us a voicemail, and we will likely listen to it. And if it's good enough, it'll get on the air and be.
Or
one
if
of
it's
the-
really bad.
yeah, it's sort of one or the other. There's no real gray area.
Yeah.
Like it's got to be excellent or terrible. If it's just the middle of the road, forget it.
I'd like to remind people too to try and keep it under a minute, because we get a lot of callers that are just gabbing about their day or have a very good question, but playing a voicemail and sitting here for a minute 32 minutes is a little bit of a lot. So so be
A lot,
timely.
right?
It's a lot of it a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna get going. We'll see how many we can do in about an hour here. I'm excited to get going. Again, 707 exit flu.
I'll call
Someone
it.
thought I was saying flute the other day. That's
Yes,
incorrect.
flute.
Flu. Let's start things off with you, Jason A. Stryker.
Oh, geez. Okay.
You
All
have the
right. I'll
honors.
take it. Let's go haunted car wash.
Haunted car wash.
Very
Hey,
spooky.
jumpers. I just spent 25 minutes in bumper-to-bumper traffic,
Is this hella low?
which was I thought was a
Little bit.
car accident, but it was for a haunted car wash. It's the most bullshit thing you've ever seen. Bye.
What?
Oh,
Hey, jumpers.
Sorry.
that sounds cool. First of all,
Yeah, I like it.
but I do have an answer for that. There was I mentioned Central Wisconsin before. I used to live there, and there was these ads on the radio. It's probably when I was like, I don't know, 17 or something like that, 16. And they were advertising this haunted house, this really fucking scary haunted house over in Marshfield. So we actually got a group of people to go over there. And we get into the haunted house finally, and it's like scenes of people shooting up, doing drugs and shit. What? People aborting babies, drunk driving. It was a fucking Christian-run haunted house. Like, fuck, we got duped. Yeah, we got duped. And like at the end of it, they were like, "Can we pray for your souls on your way home?"
Okay.
And it's like, fuck, what have you
What was the
done to
scariest
me?
part? It was the people watching Rachel Maddow.
That was the most
fucked up.
bullshit. Oh, man.
That is fucked up. Who's going to top that? God damn.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking at. I'm like trying to look up haunted car washes. I'm fine with this. This seems. Is the issue that it's just like you're going to go through it so fast? It doesn't seem actually like it's
Wait.
worth it.
Wait, you're right. Now I have more questions. How does it work?
You get people in rubber suits, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, but do you get into a car and they don't turn it on, but they keep the conveyor belt on? Or like what?
Oh, I
How's
don't
Well,
it-
first, okay. Well, then I think first we have to discuss how car washes work. So
Wait,
I think
I
it's
know
the-
how car washes work.
I think it's the ones where you just drive in and then you put it in neutral and then it probably like drags your car forward for you.
Yeah.
Those are
And
scary
then-
to me in general.
Sure, absolutely.
Sure. But,
Something's
like,
gonna go wrong. Yeah,
Haunted
absolutely.
car wash is like 14 seconds. So like, what are we
Right.
doing?
Is that the caller's issue? I mean, I get it. But I don't know. I'm looking at this one that someone posted in chat from St. Cloud, Minnesota, and they got one of them 12-foot skeletons out front. So I'd drive there just for that
Nice.
bad boy.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I don't know how I'd get it home, honestly. Like, I think I would buy it. I think I
Figure
would.
it out. I know. I'm like, I keep looking every year to get one, and they're always sold out.
Did you, I saw someone stealing someone else's giant skeleton.
No.
My
You're obligated to stop them.
yeah, you.
I saw it
You can use
online.
any means necessary.
I saw it online.
Okay.
How do you even do that?
They just disassembled it because you know how it's kind of like
Fuck that.
just like sliding on, right? They just slid it off someone's front lawn. Like I
Son
saw
of a
that.
bitch.
My
someone
neighbor
caught
had a
it.
12-foot
Yeah.
skeleton with the pumpkin head this year. It is no longer out front in front of their house. So
What?
Is there an epidemic of
Like
giant
catalytic
skeletons?
converters.
Yeah, catalytic converters of Halloween. Absolutely. That sucks. Leave it alone. You gotta listen. I get it. It's expensive and money's tight these days. You still got to earn the skeleton. That's the one thing you got to earn. I'm sorry, everybody.
I'm sorry, I don't want to hear that excuse. Nobody needs
steal
a
everything
pumpkin
else.
head to survive. Okay, nobody fucking needs that. All right, that is bullshit. All right, so fine. In the spirit of the season, what are you allowed to do to reciprocate to said pilferers who are taking your Halloween decorations?
I
just say
purge.
chuck as many
Yeah.
eggs at their face as you possibly can.
Yeah.
Like someone who's stealing that is obviously. I don't think
The worst
they are
kind
like,
of person that there is. Yeah.
all right. Well, they're just mean spirited. We can't have that around Halloween. It's the only universal holiday, really. I mean, we can't really do. It's the most inoffensive. How did Halloween become the most inoffensive holiday? I'm not sure, but like, we can't be having that. So you're gonna get hit with eggs. You're gonna get hit with like water balloons or some sort of non-lethal projectile.
I listen. I'm a fan of Eye for an Eye. Luder Jennings in chat suggests steal their skeleton.
They're
The one
actual
inside their
skeleton.
body.
From inside their body. Yes.
Okay,
Do a
inside
Mortal
half,
Kombat
yeah.
fatality move. on
Only
that.
fair. It's only fair. Just a pile of meat and skin you leave behind.
It's like, oh, not picking up anything now, are we, floppy person? No, you're just a puddle of skin now. Sucks to suck.
Maybe put like an air tag or something on like your giant skeleton if you buy one.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah, not a bad idea.
Shit.
You're like scoping it out in Home Depot. You're like, where can I put the fucking air tag on this gigantic 11-foot?
Normally I'd put it in the butt, but it's a skeleton. It doesn't have a butt.
Oh, what a tortured story. All right, Grub, please pick the next voicemail, sir.
Yeah, let me see. Let me squint here at Kosher Style Deli, please.
Delicious.
Hey,
Does sound delicious.
beasters or bombers, whatever. This is probably a question more for the East Coast part of the crew.
I'll excuse
what
myself.
do you get when you go to a kosher style deli? I got one nearby that I always get the Reuben and matzo ball soup. I don't know if I'm missing out or what else I need to touch at this deli and everything. Well, I've been going here for years, but that's always what I get. What's your go-to kosher style deli food? Thank you guys. Best wishes. Bye.
Before we start, can I have a Dan Reichert moment?
Okay.
Sure.
Oh yeah, yeah.
What does kosher mean exactly? Like,
I just wish there was someone. I wish there was someone here who could answer that question.
yeah,
Look, I'm the worst.
is it
Jew
more
on
than just
earth.
Jewish food? I don't get it.
Tam, where are you?
Yeah, Tam. I mean, Tam knows way more about Judaism than I do for sure. No, but kosher is no meat combining meat and cheese whatsoever.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can't have meat and cheese, and it's also the meat can't. It's got the meat itself has to be like a rabbi has to like.
Yeah, it has to be prepared. Right. Yeah.
It has to,
But what about a pickle?
Pickles
thing.
has no pickles are. I don't think pickles.
You can kosher pickles. Kosher
you
dill
can
yeah,
pickles.
for sure,
kosher
but I
dill
don't-
pickles.
But I don't think like a pickle itself is inherently not kosher.
Do you see why I'm confused?
No,
I'm with
you
you.
are.
Listen, I'm
at the
with
end
you.
of the day, all you have to worry about
It's
is
just marketing,
the
baby.
Meat,
No meat and cheese.
Is the meat, and the meat needs to be like if it's meat by
Separate
itself,
from
it
the
has
cheese.
to be special magic meat that a rabbi
Magic meat,
talked
yep.
to.
Right.
And it can't be pig. There's no pig, so
Yeah,
it's like no pork, no bacon, no ham, no shit.
If
like
it is
that.
labeled as kosher, though, it is. They're basically just saying, "Yo, safe for the Jews." This is
if it's
safe for
kosher,
the Jews.
it just means it's probably incredibly salted as well. Like
Well, that's definitely yes. Fucking kosher dill
yeah,
pickle,
like-
man. I'll crush a whole jar tonight.
So it's so you're right.
Oh.
You're right. It's super confusing.
pickles.
And look, I'm a 40-year-old Jewish person who like understands maybe 88% of the entire definition of it. So yeah, no seafood really, like no shellfish, stuff like that. That's for people who keep,
It's just like a religious labeling for food. Same as like
it
halal.
has to do with like
Okay.
dirt, like I think the thinking back whenever this was established was like pig's fucking gross. Pig plays in this
yes.
shit. It was basically before soap was invented. You know,
Right,
and
there was a lot of
everyone
Old
probably
Testament
just
stuff about like some dirty. There's dirty meats and combining
exactly.
certain meats is sinful and stuff like that. So yeah, it's all along
Pigs
those
are
lines.
sinful. Yes.
Now, kosher style, which is which is a variation on kosher, is basically a place that like has the cultural energy of kosher.
The chutzpah. Yeah.
Well put. It
Yes.
has like that. Okay, but it's not necessarily like definitively kosher. So like you could go like a Reuben, which isn't that meat? That's meat and cheese, right? Mm-hmm. So that obviously is not a kosher sandwich, but it is. But the deli is like spiritually kosher because they probably have like corned beef and pastrami and knishes,
and it's like
obviously
stuff
matzo
done.
ball soup.
Yeah,
So,
probably like a lot of recipes that come from like a Jewish family starting up a
Exactly.
kosher style deli for what do you what's it called when you're talking about non-Jewish people when you're like Jewish what do we call
Gentiles?
Gentiles.
Gentiles? Yes, we're gonna make these sandwiches for the Gentiles.
But I don't know if that
yes.
word's bad.
Yeah, no, I think it's hey, listen, whatever. Goy is it? Goyim?
Goy,
Yeah,
Goy.
yeah.
Is that what the beans are? Goya beans?
No,
For
that's
non-Jewish?
Goya beans.
Okay.
Goyim.
This means regular
Goy
white
people say.
beans. Yep.
But like, and then something that's not kosher is also they call it treif.
I did not know that. Okay.
Yeah. So also, Right. So like if a deli has like matzo ball soup, like they probably consider themselves kosher style, which is just like because I like meat and cheese a hell of a lot. So like there's plenty of kosher style delis around that will give me like a chicken with a cheese sandwich and stuff like that. Where,
I'll be like, here's my favorite kosher style deli, and I'm gonna take you guys to Arby's.
Technically, McDonald's is a kosher style deli if you really want it to be.
There is a great kosher style deli and just north of German Village in Columbus, Ohio, that just is so good. But their sandwiches are also very expensive because they're like, they were downtown in the city. But I would go there and it would be worth it. They make some really mean sandwiches. It's really good stuff. So
they just yell at
hearing these questions give me. Yes, exactly.
Me hungry. Like
I'm hungry for it. Yeah.
I want, I don't like this, but like, people love tongue, like cow tongue.
Oh, it's delicious
in kosher delis. I like corned beef. I really like corned beef. It's probably so terrible.
Yeah, it's really good.
Corned beef hash specifically is a Filipino mainstay. I don't know why.
Sounds good.
We got cans of it in this bitch.
Can you get it at Jollibee or no? Not yet?
Used to.
Wow.
Katzinger's. Thank you, Hammond of Texas. I couldn't remember the name. Katzinger's. Thank you.
These fuckers, they used to have a breakfast menu. They got rid of the breakfast menu because of the pandemic.
Oh,
God damn them.
Someone in chat was asking if haram and kosher are similar. Yeah, I think they are pretty similar.
I think similar tradition, probably similar origins. We're not experts.
We're probably in a club somewhere together.
I pulled up a chart. And I'm not going to bother to read the article, but there is a picture of an ostrich under halal, and it is not under kosher. So
so that's where it splits. When you guys discovered ostriches, you're like, okay, this is the big fight.
Yeah.
It was over ostriches the whole time.
Kangaroo, according to this chart that I haven't read the article, apparently it's halal, not kosher though.
Man, all right. Missing out.
Rabbit, halal, not kosher.
I learned a little.
Something new. Yeah,
I learned a little.
No, that's only a little. You don't feel like I feel like given a menu, you could now run your finger down and be like, oh, that's not kosher. That's probably kosher.
Yeah, you're probably right. Right. Yeah, I know the meat and the cheese thing. That's
honestly the biggest thing. That and pig, and you pretty much have 90% of what is kosher.
Maybe I don't know animals because I can't tell what half of these are.
Well, I mean, that one time you thought a bull was a cat, so...
There's two things here that look exactly the same. They look exactly the same. Like one... I'm not going to get into it. I don't want it.
The last thing I'll say is if people out there have not been able to try matzo ball soup, you got.
I don't think I've ever had it.
Oh, and you were just in Brooklyn, dude. What were we doing? What were we thinking?
Seriously.
Well, there'll be another chance one day.
Yes, we're gonna make it happen.
Go try that out. Real good. All right. Well, I feel like I've made my aunt and uncle happy. Jen, have at it.
On Mother's Day, huh?
Yeah.
Yo, my buhay, Giant Bombers. So last weekend, I was watching this stream of a fellow duder, and he was streaming 90s local commercials. There was this one local commercial that suggested you should buy your mom lingerie on Mother's Day. So here's my question to you. Would you buy your mom lingerie on Mother's Day? Peace.
Man, haven't I?
Come shop at
that yearly Jesus.
Fucking no.
Where do you get it from? From like Oedipus and Company or what? Like you just go
Adam and Eve typically.
Yeah.
Oh no, that is
Fredericks of Hollywood.
Yeah.
That is truly the most disturbing question we've ever been asked on the voicemail.
Very good stuff.
Like, what are we doing?
Seb Malls, if you send me that commercial, I want to see that. That sounds hilarious. Oh man, the '90s was just a different time. We just didn't know any better.
It was not a time of like weird mommy shit.
We're in that now.
We're more than that's right now.
Totally right. Have you seen an HBO show in the last 10 years? Like,
good point.
We have a mommy problem now. If anything, mommy issues was the only thing the 90s didn't touch. It's the only thing the 90s didn't have a problem with.
We're doing well. We're being more inclusive. We're fixing toxic masculinity, but we are deep in mommy issues.
Yeah, but we really got to work that mommy shit out.
Sebmal says, okay, so that commercial was way weirder than just buying. It was a contest where you had to write an essay about why your mom was an angel and fax it into a TV station to win your mom
With
lingerie.
a picture. With a picture. Oh, to win lingerie.
Yeah.
You know, that's just rubbing me in the worst possible way. We
It's trying
have
to rub
pivot at it.
someone.
Yeah, it's
Well,
something,
but
a lot of rubbing happening.
Okay. Although, okay, I'm gonna touch onto a topic here.
That's what the show's for.
Rub onto the
Touching.
topic, Bacalar. Rub onto it.
And it's amazing how popular that category of pornography is, though.
Like the softcore, like lingerie?
No, Jason.
Really? Zombie porn
stuff.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Poor, my innocent ears.
Oh, my virgin ears.
Yes.
This man's celebrating an anniversary today.
Shit.
Okay,
All right. I'm following.
Pornhub. Pornhub has a lot of data, right? Pornhub has
Yeah, a lot of data, a
shitload
lot of data.
fucking data. And they go out every year
metadata.
and they're like, guess what? Literally every person in the country is searching stepmom porn. Okay. And it's kind of fucked up.
Yeah.
And when you look, wait, but hold that thought, because I have a theory, and the theory is that Clueless did this. Clueless set forth the most popular porn category for the next 30 fucking years after it.
I mean, you got to admit, it was pretty hot and clueless. Like, come on.
Right? Step sibling porn. Step sibling porn is so popular.
Cruel intentions.
Okay, suck it all in.
Intentions,
Suck it
yeah.
all
Cruel
in.
intentions.
Cruel intentions. 100% guilty as well.
Yes. Yes. Dude, clearly Paul Rudd starts dating his stepsister. I know they're divorced and I know they're not blood. And I guess at the end of the day, it's like, all right, no harm, no foul. I don't know, man. It's still a little too close to be.
Yeah,
let's
people-
call it kosher.
Meat and
saying.
cheese shouldn't touch. Yeah.
Me and cheese shouldn't
callback.
touch, just like brother and sister. Okay.
All right. The clueless theory stands. That's all I have to say.
No, I think that's fair. I mean, Paul Rudd can make anything cool, including incest. So,
So here's some inside science into this. As
Inside incest? What?
inside insight, because I still have acquaintances that are in the industry.
the incest industry? What are we talking? Oh, porn. Okay, never mind.
Big business. It's a big business now.
Okay, I caught up. Sorry.
The reason why Step is so popular is because straight up mom or sister or brother, father, whatever have you, is like a banned like search term now.
Yeah,
So
it's illegal in a lot of
have to-
countries where those websites operate. So they
Yeah.
had to like everybody is a step now. So yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Also, real
Yeah,
quick,
okay.
I have
Sure,
the
sure, sure.
top 10 searches on Pornhub from
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, let's do
2021.
it. Hell yeah, let's do it.
Do we want to start at the top or the bottom?
what kind of porn are we watching?
Some or like
What are you
Let's start
into?
at 10.
Yeah.
Let's start at 10.
Okay, 10.
How to.
What does that mean?
Important.
Yeah.
Yeah, listen,
Yeah.
you don't want to get it stuck up there. You need to learn. This is educational.
Yo, think
All right,
about
like a
how many
tutorial.
times you look up something on YouTube, y'all. So
Yeah.
I've never looked up, okay, let me say this. I've never watched porn online where I'm like following along. Like I'm like pausing.
Well, that's
and
you got to go to the
starting
how-to
and, like,
category.
Okay, sure. All right. Let's
Number
go.
nine.
How-to of the clitoris.
number 9, roommate.
Sure.
That's
All
fair.
right, getting
totally,
spicy.
sure.
All right,
Yeah,
sure.
of course. Yeah.
It's also funny, real quick. It's also funny where like, it's just the setup that all this stuff is really discussed, where it's like the worst acting ever, and then everyone's like, "It's all porn though." After like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? It's
Still the
kind of,
same.
it's still the same. Anyway, sorry.
All
to
the
interrupt.
artistry is gone. I agree, Bacalar.
Thank you.
Number 8, goth.
All right, keep going.
Really?
Now you're talking
Yeah.
about
That's
it.
very good.
Goth's that high?
Yeah.
Good for them.
I think goth is almost in the same circle as people searching mommy.
No way.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, goth mommy. Yeah.
Yeah.
A goth
Sure.
mommy? Oh,
Yeah.
geez.
Yeah.
Goth step
Like-
mommy.
7, I think, is very progressive, and bravo to, I guess, society. Transgender.
Yes. All right.
Excellent stuff.
Look at you.
Yeah.
6, challenge.
What kind of?
Again, we're like following
just like-
along.
Oh, those are like probably the no masturbation challenges.
Well, it's probably like TikTok stuff, but like, can I get a porn version of these TikTok challenges?
Right.
Like, is it that?
I don't know. I'm not going to search it up right now.
I mean, listen, you got friends in
Challenge
the
you to the DP challenge.
Oh shit! This is for 2021.
2021. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I want to make sure
we still have
on
time
track.
for 2022, y'all.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can't
It can
wait.
affect everything.
Yep.
5, swapping.
Sure.
Sure. Yeah,
There's a lot of data tied to these, by the way. 4, fitness.
What? Wow.
Oh, that's definitely like a big bro energy. Like,
okay.
all my gym
guess.
freaks are just like,
Yeah.
there's a lot of horny dudes in the gym.
The description says involving activities like yoga, running, exercise, and gym. Okay.
Sure.
It's like that call on me, that music video, but if it just kept going, it turned into a porn like the way they intended.
It's like the Olivia Newton-John song as well.
Yes, thank you. Okay,
Physical.
yeah, let's get physical.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right.
exactly.
3, group.
Okay.
More fun
getting
with
up
the
there.
group. Sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Spicy.
Party.
2 is also not only heartwarming but kind of sad. Romance.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
Wow.
That's the number 2 porn searched
No
term
way.
is
Yeah.
romance.
This is,
great.
this is according to P-Hub specifically. This is their published blog.
P-Hub's gone soft. P-Hub's gone soft, dude.
No romance in my porn, says Bacalar.
I don't want these people liking each other.
And
It's
can we
supposed to be
guess?
spontaneous and taboo.
You have to be a pizza delivery guy. Can we guess what number 1 is? We want to take bets real quick.
Yeah,
Around the
I mean,
board.
you haven't said the word MILF yet, and I feel like
and it's normally the first word out of my mouth.
Yeah, that's true.
mean, like-
Right. I'm surprised. Clock's been ticking. Yeah, no, I think that's a good answer. MILF porn.
Jason?
Sign me up for MILF, I guess. Yeah.
Let's look at the board.
Board says number 1, hentai.
All hentai is just MILF porn. Come on.
Wow, MILFs didn't even register on the board.
Oh.
Sad. Pour one out for MILFs,
man.
everybody.
It's this new generation ruining Pornhub with their romance, their hentai,
And their fitness. This
and
is
their
weird.
fitness.
hentai.
So there's
That's
a lot
number
of
1, dude.
you know like those Boolean style or Tabooly ads like at the
Yeah.
bottom of websites. They have a set on the side here of this article, and I some of them are interesting because they'll just have like the P-Hub logo and then like I think a genre of porn or like an interesting insight. One of them is ASMR. One is Eurovision Song Contest Finale 2021.
Oh boy.
The other one is Super Mario 35th Anniversary Searches.
That's a perfect diametric. Yeah. Yes.
I'm a screenshot this for y'all.
Yeah, please. Are you in an incognito window, by the way?
Of course I am.
please say you
I
are.
hide my shit.
Come on, Control Shift N. Let's go.
And then
see here.
the last one here is Final Fantasy Insights.
Incest?
This is
Insights.
amazing.
Insights.
Insights.
This is amazing.
I don't.
All right.
What
I
better
searched-
what better window into the human psyche do we have other than Pornhub data? Right? I mean, it's unbelievable.
Yes.
I
Yes.
searched Super Mario 35th on Pornhub, and here's the first one. And it has a box of Super Mario World up in the corner, and then just a great big ass there in the middle, and it says "Stepsis got fucked while playing Super Mario World." So hey, it all comes back around.
We're
There we
ticking
go.
boxes.
I just copy and pasted it into our little Discord under the voicemail dump truck channel.
Oh,
All
thank
right,
you.
let's take a look here.
Unbelievable.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah. Interesting.
All right then.
Surprised there's not.
Among Us searches really plateaued. Wow, look at that.
What are they searching for with Among Us?
I know that's fucking
Well,
weird.
I wrote a story a few years ago where it was like, Minecraft was the #1 search on Pornhub for like a couple of like weeks or whatever. I bet Roblox has replaced that. You play stuff, or you watch stuff, you consume stuff when you're young. You grow up, and then as an adult, you want to have sex with that stuff. It seems
Right.
that simple.
Which is
Like I
explains
would
the
have looked
hentai.
up Gadget
Yeah.
from Rescue Rangers.
I'm still
Yes,
looking
right.
up
the
Gadget.
internet at the time.
of course we are. We all are.
Okay.
I
All
learned
right.
a lot
I've
about the team.
Learned a lot. Yeah.
Every
Yeah.
voicemail dump truck.
This is why we do it.
This is a
It's
team
educational.
bonding experience every week.
We're growing together.
Well,
Okay. Yeah. Sure. All right.
well,
Please pick
All
a
right.
number.
I thank you. I will pick the next one. I'm going to pick arms.
Hey, dump truck. This is Mike from Philly. I was just wondering, when you're about to fall asleep, what are your arms doing? What's going on with your arms? Are they just like bolt at your side? Are you laying on top of them? Are you doing the Dracula pose? Are you hugging yourself? Is it just out random, like tree limbs? I kind of feel like sometimes it gets a little uncomfortable when you're trying to fall asleep because of the arms. I wonder what your arm tech is. All right. Love you. Bye.
Love you too. Thank you, caller. What are
Love
your
you.
arms doing? That's like a weird, oddly good question, I think.
So if I'm laying on my right side, my right hand does this
In your
on
sleep.
my face.
Oh,
In my sleep.
Like
Do
a
you know why?
badass.
Because I've got a deviated septum, which kind of closes off the left side of my nostril, and doing this and pushing the skin opens it up. And I just do that unconsciously.
Interesting.
Wow.
So that's kind of
Wild.
weird.
Oh, no, that makes sense. That's cool. You're looking out for
feels
yourself.
good.
Yeah,
I
that's
guess.
wild. Yeah.
It's easier to breathe. Yeah.
Yeah, it feels good. I like that.
If I'm on my back, they're just on my like to the sides. But sometimes I do like a bit of a coffin thing too.
Oh, yeah. I've done some Dracula for sure.
Like where I just sort of hold my chest like some sort of, vamp. But then I've become a big side sleeper. I got a new bed that's super soft and I just love getting on the side of that son of a bitch. So I like to sometimes hug a pillow.
Sure. Yeah.
Who doesn't like that? Like a full size one with the cutout body of my favorite.
Yeah, cut
anime.
up
No, but I do. I love
favorite
hugging
JoJo
pillows, man.
character.
Well, yes, Lisa. No, anyway, yeah, for sure.
I'll go on the side and I'll try to do the Dracula, but it usually falls into something like this, like right in front of me. I just can't. If I do anything else other than that, though, my arms are likely to fall asleep or get the tingles when I wake up. And I have in like the last year, like once or twice, woken up and just my arms completely asleep, and I have to like do the
worst.
rubber arms and like move them around like that and stuff. And it's like that's not a great feeling.
What a stupid thing that happens to people, right?
I know. It's like, why, like, who thought this was a good idea when designing us? No one. But yeah.
I'll lately, when I've woken up in my sleep or like I'll wake up, I'm clutching my CPAP machine hose.
Okay.
And it's just like, no matter like which way I'm facing. So if I wind up sleeping on my tummy in the middle of the night, I'm still clutching onto the hose. Phrasing I recognize.
Yep.
But the most interesting part that sometimes I'll wake up is that my CPAP machine is completely off and turned off and hanging in like the little hanging hole that I got it going
Holy
on.
shit.
And it's like, did I just turn this off myself?
Wow.
Yeah.
Anyone sleepwalk?
No.
No.
Good.
I've only recently started snoring.
Okay.
That's weird. That's weird.
No, I got real bad snow. I need to go in there and get me a CPAP. That's got to happen.
Yeah.
My wife just got one. Sorry, Lisa. But
Okay. That's okay.
you got a
It's
CPAP
all right.
machine.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
good. They're good. They're helpful.
Yeah, they seem like a good thing to have. Yes, I
they
would
help
very
you
much like
breathe.
to have one.
Yeah,
Yep.
you
It's
need
like
that.
every night you're fighting death. Why not make it easier?
Yeah, it turns out.
It's frustrating. I realize like people don't want to like do the work, and people think it's a stigma attached to it or whatever it is. But that is one thing that is very addressable, and like definitely do that.
Yeah.
I had a coworker who used to be like, "Oh, I need one so bad," and they would say it for like years. It's like,
And never get it, yeah.
What are you doing? Go get it. Get checked out. Do a sleep study.
Yeah, my partner took because I was convinced that like I don't have a snoring problem. I only snore occasionally, and then she took a video of me taking a nap once, and like the snoring was like, I'll maybe like grab it from her and post it to Twitter one time, but it is bad, y'all. It is bad. It's like a freaking chainsaw and like a lawnmower going off.
Going at it.
Yeah.
I've set one of those apps that will like listen all night, and I'm like, oh, okay, it's just half the night. A full 50% of the night, just loud ass snoring. I'm like, okay, well, I gotta do something about
Ass snoring, that's a different problem, Grub.
Well, I mean, listen, snoring from all orifices.
Oh God, ass snoring. All right, chat's up next. Chat chose unfortunate.
Hey, Dumpers, it's John from Louisville. So I'm just driving home, and it's the first rain we've got here in like a month, if not longer. But I'm driving, and I'm behind a pickup truck that has no tarp, but it's hauling a mattress. It's coming down pretty good in this rain, and I feel really awful for the driver because, it's like, hey, you got to get this shit moved. And sure enough, here's rain. So, I don't know. What's the most unfortunate thing you've seen in a car lately? Just wondering. Have a good one. Bye.
Good question.
I got one. It's not necessarily in a moving car. I was like, I pulled up to a Target, and I do my favorite activity, which is having my partner go into Target, and I just sit in the car and wait. And just stare in front
dangerous,
of me,
my friend.
Just leave a window open for you, or what?
I popped the window open for myself.
Good. It's a good boy.
But then, like, a car pulls up next to me, directly next to me, and it's there's a lot of space, but for some reason, I don't know. And then this woman is just bawling her eyes out. Just full on crying and like the type of like staccatic breathing going on. And then like I'm looking over and thinking like, I should say something, right? I should say something. I should like knock on her window, see if she's okay. I get out of my car. I knock on the window and I'm just like mouthing, "Are you okay?" And then she starts yelling at me.
Oh,
like,
no.
I'm not okay. I'm not okay. Why are you asking me? And then I'm like, all right, I'm going to slowly back into my car and move to the other side. And then like I get a call from my partner going like, hey, did you move? Did you go somewhere? And like I'm standing at the car. It's like, I'm all the way on the other side. I had to leave.
Holy shit.
You're a good person, Jan. You did the thing, and that's okay. Maybe
should I have just let her keep crying?
No, like I understand what you were getting. So you said you knocked on the window. You just did a little.
Like, I did a little tippy tap, and I was like, "Are you okay?" And like I had to like I don't think my face seemed angry that I was upset at her crying near me. You're like, "Are you okay?"
You weren't like that.
No.
Yeah, I don't know. There's no real. I don't think there's a good way to handle that. You did your best.
You reached out to a person in crisis.
Yeah,
you tried to pull him up.
Can't blame you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I completely understand where she was coming from. It's like you just want to have a good cry in the Target parking lot.
Yeah.
That's where most of mine happened for sure. Yeah.
Yep. Or in bed at night, looking up at the ceiling.
Yeah,
in a hotel shower.
True. Yeah,
sure. Laying down in a hotel shower.
Yeah.
Splayed.
Yeah, I've been there. Oh Jesus.
Anyone else have an unfortunate car story?
I don't look at people's cars. I'm just like I'm just kind of looking ahead, and I'm like in my own space. I got stuff. I got thoughts happening. I'm just like, and then I'm like, I do notice the cars, but then that's where it stops, and I'm like, I don't want to look at people. I don't want to see a man just sitting there. So I don't look in general. I don't look inside cars.
That's a lot of self-control.
Yeah,
it's a real lack of curiosity is what it really is. Just like I'm good. I'm cool.
See, whenever I'm very curious what happens with me and where the curiosity takes over and there's nothing else I can do about it, but must look at who is driving is when I see people do stupid shit. And I go,
sure.
What I wonder what this motherfucker looks like, doing like something like that. Also, if I see some sort of insane, ridiculous, and stupid car, like these fucking freaks who drive around with their pickup trucks that are elevated like 11 feet in the sky, and they think they're in Mad Max or something. I'm always like, what kind of what kind of gigantic fucking douchebag is behind the wheel of this fucking thing, and it's an old lady. No, but yeah, like that's the only time. I agree with Grub though. Cars are like the one sort of capsule that I think we should all just really mind our own business with. You know, you pull up at a red light. I know there's the desire to be like, hello, you know, look over, but you gotta on the sidewalk walking through the city. I'm looking at everybody. What do you look? You know, I love that. I love seeing new people every day. But cars. Okay, Jan, sorry. I was trying to go on as long as I could so you couldn't speak. But yeah, what's up?
Okay, this isn't unfortunate. This is quite the opposite. I had dinner with the boys last night, and then, you know, we're cooling off. We're hanging out outside the restaurant, and then there's a couple cars parked out in front. We're just shooting the breeze. I'm trying to convince them all to start playing Marvel Snap and everything.
Doing your job. Yeah.
Doing my job. My due diligence. Spreading the good word of the Lord. And I look over to one of the cars in front, and then there's just like two women just like chilling out, and you know there's a line at the restaurant, so I'm thinking like, oh, they're waiting for their turn to be called, and they looked upset, and I was like, oh no, like I hope they're not gonna fight or whatever, or like have an argument.
In the window.
So like, you know, we're just shooting the breeze, and then the homies, their backs are to the car, and I'm the only one with view inside this car. And then, you know, I might need to take Grub's advice and not stare into people's cars or whatever. And I just have a bad habit of just people watching in general. These two people, they start full on making out, just aggressively going at it. And then I'm like, yeah, and I can't tell my friends, like, because then they'll just smile and turn around, and then I can't keep watching because otherwise I'll be a perv, and then I'm just like, hey guys,
tough spot to be in.
Look at this carnage card, it's cool, right?
You think these are the same people that that guy saw that talked to Rory?
And then afterwards, you know, one of they stop making out, and then one of them picks up their phone, and then I guess they get called to go into the restaurant, and then, you know, the unfortunate thing is I accidentally made eye contact with both of them, and then and they both give me like a look as soon as like they leave the car. They're like, we saw you watching.
enjoyed the show.
Yeah, there you go.
And I'm like, did that happen? What? Did I hallucinate? What's going on?
That's cool. That's a cool story.
It's great.
It's good.
It was fantastic.
Very nice. Very nice.
It's in the memory bank.
Yeah, keep that one in there. All right. Very good. Jason.
Yo.
Back to you for your next voicemail.
Kicking it with the old school.
Oh, no.
Hey, I've been listening to you guys for a while now, and I need some clarity on the theme song, because it sounds like they're singing "fucking the crowd with the new old school," and I'm pretty sure that's not what it is, but it's stuck in my head. What are they saying?
Good question.
Yeah, good question. Jan?
It's kicking it, right?
Yeah, kicking it around the new old school. Yeah.
Yeah, they're not fucking.
I think so.
Should we listen to it real quick?
People think it's rocking.
Okay, hold on. Wait.
Is it rocking? It is rocking, right? Yeah.
All right.
Wait.
Rocking around with the new old school.
Rocking the crowd with the new old school.
Okay, crowd. Okay.
I'm terrible. We didn't even know our own theme song. God damn it, we're fucking frauds.
Oh my god, this is so bad.
That was a Ben Pack pick. You know, that's like the legacy.
That's true.
Like we can't change it.
All right, I learned something new today. Rocking the crowd with the new old school. Jeff Grubb. Rock it out. Let me hear your next pick.
All right, yeah. Let me get that old tea bag.
Okay.
Oops. Wait.
Fortune cookies, Snapple caps, Taco Bell sauce packets, or Salada tea bag tags.
Okay.
I don't like the fortune cookies one for me. I'm done with those. I just think
it's been real disappointing for a good solid 20 years.
I was just gonna say 20 fucking years of disappointment. That's what their fucking slogan should be. Fortune cookies, 20 years of disappointment. I'll say the fucking Snapple caps. I think those are all right.
Yeah, it's definitely Taco Bell sauce packets for me. Those little messages get me through the day.
Yeah, what are they?
I'll just say some all kinds of weird shit. Oh, we lost a boy.
He left over the Taco Bell.
Yeah, he was like, that was my answer. I'm out of here.
I'm done.
I gave one that said, "Will you marry me?" to my wife, and then she did.
Aww.
So, yeah.
On a Taco Bell packet?
Yeah, Taco Bell. Like I think it was hot. It was either hot or mild. They didn't have Diablo back then, so yeah.
You and Dan are so cosmically connected. It is not even funny.
Before I knew who Dan Reichert was. Yep.
You're back, Jason.
Oh wow!
I got kicked out of the channel, and while I got kicked out of the channel, I was talking about a hot fucking Taco Bell hot sauce. How I did that 15 years ago.
Yeah.
No. Anyway, I'm back now. But
that's crazy.
But no, I still dig a good fortune cookie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm with you, Jason.
As disappointed as I've been the past apparently 2 decades, they still have words of wisdom every now and again.
Yeah,
Broken clock is right twice a day.
I used to get too lost in the sauce and take them too seriously, like it was like a not a zodiac, what's it called, a horoscope, and I was like,
oh boy,
well, this is my whole life now. I have this is going to dictate everything.
There's few people I like to make fun of more than horoscope people. I'm sorry, you guys.
I read mine the other day. Spot on, dog.
Spot on.
Every day.
Every day. It knows. The stars know. Come on.
Stars know.
The stars and planets fucking know. What? There's other ones of these, right? Like where there's little notes. This one brewery I like prints on the bottom with the date of like brewing. They also
that's cool.
will print something funny down there. I like that. There was also a clothing brand that used to print stuff in the tags. I forget what brand it was.
Puts Bible verses at the
Bible,
bottom of their cups.
Yeah.
Or some shit.
Yeah. Like to make fun of those people too. I'm trying to, yeah. All right. Very good. Great question. I love
question.
It. Jan, you're up.
Get over a cold.
Hey there, numbers. It's John from Louisville. Unfortunately, had a sinus infection. Thankfully, it's not COVID. 2 rapids and a PCR test from a doctor both confirm it's not. But I'm still feeling like shit. So I was just wondering, what do you like to do to help yourself get over a cold? Be it like soup or something you like to do to pass the time. So just wondering what you like to do. Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Dayquil and keep it on. I don't know what else to do.
Yeah.
Dayquil to fuck it up.
Yeah, I'll do the zinc and stuff like that, vitamin C, whatever. But really what it is as soon as I start feeling good, I just try to treat myself to some spicy food to like get the face juices flowing and moving around and stuff to get that stuff out. And I find that if nothing else, makes me feel better because spicy food is very good and that is nice.
I'll eat half a raw onion.
Oh, what? Really?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
just half.
Just to flush your face?
Now I will too.
You mean?
I'm going to try that. I'm going to try it.
It's a weird family thing.
Okay. Is it, but is like the purpose to like flush your face and just get your face leaking?
No, it's to eat a half an onion.
No, it's good luck.
Yeah, I've never questioned the science if there is any science.
Yeah.
Got it.
I mean, the other thing that like my mom used to do is put Vicks Vapor Rub on the bottom of my feet and then put socks on.
Sure.
Yeah.
And you're like, you're cured.
Yeah.
You're going to school tomorrow.
Exactly.
This is crazy because like I'm an adult man child. Whenever I get sick, I'm just a whiny little baby.
You get like Kratos, God of War.
Yeah, I am totally that. I am such a whiny little bitch the whole time. It's like I can't be sick, and obviously, I haven't had a cold now in 3 years. I got COVID once, but I haven't been like sick as a cold like you would get, and that's wild to me. And I remember zinc was a thing, right? And like that seemed to be this very sort of like jury's still out, and no one would really like. There was not enough data to support that, and we never got like. It's always been a thing. And it reminded me like yes, COVID is still very bad and obviously much more lethal than the common cold. But like at some point, was it? I guess, colds have been around for God knows how long. But like at some point, everyone was probably just like, we got to live with colds. Like, we can't do anything about colds.
That's exactly what happened with influenza. Yeah, we
just have it. It's here, and now COVID's the same way. Like COVID's
just going to be the new influenza.
It's just going to be. That's it. It's always going to be here. Yep. I always have been losing my sense of smell and taste whenever I get a cold.
Oh,
always, always.
That's
and when that symptom from COVID came out, I was just like, "What? You guys don't lose your sense of smell when you get a cold?" And almost 99% of people are like, "No, dude, you freak! It's just you." Like, yeah.
Did your nose get especially backed up or something? Your sinuses?
Yeah, my nose would just, completely clog up, and they're obviously very they're related, right?
Yeah.
And I think that's what happens. And for me, I'm such a whiny, like I said, asshole. I gotta figure it out. I just take Afrin, and as long as I can breathe through my nose.
No, that's Aflac. Sorry.
Yes, that's an insurance situation.
Sorry.
As long as I can breathe through my nose, I'm okay. It sucks sneezing. It's everything else sucks. But as long as I can breathe through my nose and sleep that way, the rest you just gotta wait out. It sucks. It's the fucking.
Yeah,
worst.
I'm trying to think what I do for my kids now. Mostly I just let them, stay home and play video games now.
The ultimate cure.
Yeah, just take it easy. I mean, there's not much else that could be done here. I mean, we'll give you your vitamins and stuff, but yeah, not much to be done.
Yeah, it's kind of depressing. But we won't think about that for too long because we're going to the next voicemail. I want to hear plethora of meanings.
Hey, truckers. I'm currently in the Burger King drive-thru line. I was thinking about flowers, and you know how flowers have meanings and stuff like that? I was wondering, who decides which flowers have what meaning? Also, question, if you were to discover a flower and you want to, you have to decide what its meaning would be, what meaning do you think is missing in the plethora of meanings that flowers allow you to express? Okay, bye.
Okay. So the real answer was just some guy, right? There was probably just some guy that did it.
Probably.
Yeah. That's how everything works.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. It was just some guy, and what we really
Everyone's
need
like,
is
okay, sure.
yeah, right. Okay, well, we're not going to stop you or anything.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not going to call the cops and try to end this or something. And then the flower that we need is I need a flower to be like, hey, we are going out and we are getting nasty this weekend. We're going to get crunk, and I need to send this flower to my boy to let him know, hey, we are going out this week. We are making it
boys.
happen.
Okay,
to the boys. Yeah, we are. We're gonna. This town is going to regret the day that I sent these flowers to you because we're gonna go out there and make it happen. That's the flower we need.
Watch out for Game of the Year, y'all. Watch out for your hotel rooms.
Just open a big bouquet, baby.
Oh shit!
I think we need a flower that GameStop or when you order something off Amazon will give you, and it just has a little picture of The Rock that says "Enjoy your gaming."
Yeah, yes, exactly.
That would work.
The gaming flower. Yeah.
Going off of that, if you get an in-store, a price match guarantee, you bring it to Walmart's website and it's a lot cheaper. And I need a flower for that.
Yeah.
So I can
Price
buy it
match
at Micro
guaranteed
Center.
Walmart flower.
Yeah.
It's like a little daisy.
Yeah.
I'm glad we can turn a flower conversation into something entertaining. That's fucking dope.
That's important.
We're entertainers, Bacalar. What do you think?
That's what we do here. We're dancing clowns for the people.
We're doing important work with the flower discourse.
Fire it up.
Fire it up. Fire it up. Fire it up.
There you go. Shooting out daisies. All right. Chat's up next. They chose frozen grapes.
Yo, it's Joe from Hawaii. Hey, last week y'all were talking about what is the best drunk food. So I want to ask, what is the best high food? I'm going to say frozen grapes. Because they're sweet, and sweet stuff
is amazing when you're high, but also when you freeze them, they don't become sweeter, but they taste sweeter because something happens to the sugar crystals. I forget. And they're frozen, so it takes a little bit to eat them, and so you don't end up eating too many. Yeah.
That's a good point.
What do y'all think? Later.
Cheese.
I think frozen grapes are delicious.
Yeah, they rule. Can you have too many grapes though? Like, I just feel like no one's really OD'd on grapes, right? Like, what happened? Why is Jerry in the hospital? He ate 1,000 grapes. I don't know what's gonna happen.
No one's there's no like 100 grape challenge or anything.
It's like, I don't know.
Like I'll wind up drinking 100 grapes in a glass of wine or something.
There you go.
Hell yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Stomp
Get your
on
grape intake.
The funny thing is, like, what's the best high food? It sounds like it's a joke answer, but the real answer is fucking anything.
True.
Like,
but it's tough. Like if you're diabetic like me, it's
okay.
So I've been getting beef jerky. I've been getting pork rinds.
Okay.
And it's like that's all that I should imbibe.
Yeah.
If feeling the munchies.
You know,
as I seldom do.
Did I tell you guys about the alligator toes?
No.
Didn't I tell you guys about that?
No.
No, at the beef jerky store?
No.
What?
I don't know. I don't remember this now.
With nails and everything? Oh no, I hope not.
No, dude. Oh my! Could you imagine just
what the fuck? That's a toe. That's part of the toe.
Kicking back with a fucking cup of like alligator. Actual alligator feet. No, that is funny. No, it's good. They are fried garlic cloves.
Oh, okay. All right.
And then seasoned with like barbecue seasoning or whatever.
Damn.
So you're just popping like whole cloves of garlic.
Shit.
Oh, I'd be
that are fried.
so gassy afterwards.
Dude,
Jesus.
No, so Stacy was in this like beef jerky store that's just like the fucking Costco of beef jerky places.
I want to go there.
I'm like, take pictures. What do they got? So I told her to get these alligator toes, and she brings them home, and I like rip them out of her hand and just start like popping like as many as I can of them. They're so good. That night, we're in bed and we're like watching TV, and she's just like, she like looks over at me and she's like, the fucking garlic is coming out of your pores.
Yes.
I was like, what? I was like, what do you mean? She's like, I'm not joking. You smell. And like, I had played hockey and taken a shower. Okay. So like the day had moved on.
Yeah.
And she's like, you fucking stink like garlic. You don't smell like hockey equipment. You don't smell like it. You smell like fucking garlic. And sure enough, it took me a minute because it was like 12 hours ago. That shit came out of my body.
Yeah.
I didn't know garlic does.
That's
Garlic,
crazy.
Oh, it's crazy.
Because I went to one of those build your own pizza spots, right? And then they had 3 different options of garlic, and I was like, give me extra of all 3, dog.
All the garlic.
And then like same story. Like a couple hours later in bed, my partner like squints at me and it's like, why do you smell like garlic right now? And she was like, go take a shower again. And then like I did, brush my teeth super thoroughly.
Useless.
Nothing.
Useless.
It just keeps coming out.
It's
wow.
Yeah.
I've never, and I love garlic so much. Like I can straight up open up a garlic, clove and just start like eating those little sons of bitches and just being like, there's something about garlic that I just can't stop craving. But I'm a smelly boy too. So
yeah, I mean,
aren't
you gotta
we
pay
all?
the price.
Aren't we all?
Yeah, small price to pay though. All right, we're going back around. See if we can get through everyone one last time for this third round of voicemails. But Jason, you are up, my stinky little garlic boy.
Let's do it quick. Speed mode.
Daddy, dump truck drivers, it's Taylor from Tulsa. Do you wear your Crocs in speed mode or comfort mode? I love you. Bye.
Thank you, caller.
All right, Jan. The fuck's that mean?
Okay, so speed mode is when you gotta like the little handle.
You gotta
put
latch
it in
it
the
on the
back.
back.
Exactly, because you gotta run
So they don't kick off. Right.
Yeah. Comfy mode is when it's up front.
Yup.
So like you could be dancing and stuff and accidentally kick off a Croc that way.
Yeah, you don't want to do that because there's pins in the front.
Unless it's part of the dance routine, in which part you do want to do it and you want to kick them off and catch them and throw them back on the foot. Sure, yeah.
The Birkenstocks.
Which one's defense mode?
Defense mode is speed mode as well.
Okay.
Yeah. I also, the Birkenstocks that I wear a lot, these only have the one mode, which is just comfy. And then I remember at the Bombathon, Tam looks at me, it's like, are those comfortable, mate? And then I'm like, dog, just try them on. Just try them on. And then Tam's smile as it progresses is like, I fucking hate what you just done to me, Jan. Just do it, dog. Just do it.
I realize Crocs are a thing now. I'm just not going to be wearing them. Again, I know we've discussed the footwear recently where it was like, hey, they were a really good punchline for a while, but now they've like earned the legitimacy of like an actual...
the Adam Sandler of footwear, definitely.
That's an insult to Adam Sandler, I think, but...
in a heartbeat, if Adam Sandler did a collab with Crocs, I'd be all over there.
For sure.
You know he's not wearing them to play ball. Like, you know he's not rocking Crocs.
No. He would.
Okay, so that's never going to happen. So get that collab out of your mind right now. I just think there's something like minion-y about Crocs that I can't quite put my finger on. Like when the future alien races come to Earth and see the dystopia and they're picking through the rubble of like, where did it all go wrong for them? Is it nuclear holocaust? Nope, it's right around after Crocs became real popular. Something happened to humanity. And I stand by that. I don't know.
Have you seen the Lightning McQueen Crocs and how sick they are?
You know, like we just got little man. He got like, I don't know if they're real Crocs. I think there must be some sort of loose patent on Crocs because apparently you could put holes in any shoe and call it like a shoe. He got like furry ones that are real nice and like almost Uggs style inside.
Doesn't D-Money like them?
He likes them, but he only wears them around the house. He knows that shit ain't gonna fly outside of the house. But yeah, I'm a big comfy guy. I'm a slipper guy though. Like now we're entering slipper season.
They also make slippers.
All right.
They make some slides.
All right. Maybe if you present this to me in some sort of official fashion.
What's the shoe size?
Can we get a gibbets for him that is a minion wearing Crocs?
12?
Yeah. I'm a 12.
Jason, you're also a 12, right? No.
13, sir.
13. All right, 12. Grub, what are you?
I'm 11.
All right.
I have a Dan Reichert shoe size situation where I must have just been incorrectly sized at some point, and I was wearing size 13 for over a decade until like I remember getting new skates, and the guy's like, "What are you wearing a shoe?" Judging by your foot, I'm thinking 12. I'm like, no, 13 is like, you shouldn't be wearing 13, you big idiot. And that's, yeah.
At a certain point, like, you just stop asking questions about your own body. Like, I don't want to, like, I am not interested in you anymore, body. I am happy with the relationship we have. I don't need to know more. Like, we're good. And
done?
then,
Right?
yeah, we're done here, right? Yeah. I'm not stuck with you forever, right? Yeah, no, apparently I am.
What is the loudest color I can get everyone? Oh, shit, these are back on sale. Hold on.
Oh no. Okay, there he goes.
Yo, these look sick as hell.
Oh boy.
All right.
I'm gonna get my kids these light up Mario ones.
I want to get Crocs that I could add. Oh, I guess you can put those pins in all Crocs, right?
Yeah,
Like
they're universal.
Arms.
It's
There's
universal.
something weird about that too. Like
that might be one layer too much.
Yeah,
for me.
right.
Okay, hold on.
I could see doing 1 or 2 pins. Shit.
I see an expense report in my future. A very weird expense report.
Okay, just peep the program on the Twitch. Look at these. Tell me these aren't sick as hell.
Oh no,
those are actually, I love them. Yes, I do.
They look like Yeezys, dude. That's why I say no.
And the thing is, Yeezys, he's gone, man. We on the Crocs wave now, dog.
Yes, we can all admit now comfortably that Yeezys are ugly as fuck, and they always have been.
Nah,
but
they've
like,
always been ugly.
Yeah,
they've always been ugly. That's what I'm saying. They've always been heinous, fucking dinosaur skull looking motherfuckers.
Okay. I gotta enter in this drawing. Okay.
Someone said scorn slippers, and that's real accurate. I can't wear those, Jan. I'm sorry.
I'm not getting them for y'all. These are the expensive ones, man.
Those are for him.
Like, I like y'all, but jeez.
Yeah, sheesh.
All right, let's pivot out of Crocs. Grub. Your turn.
He went speed mode with the 11-second one. I'm gonna go with the longer one because I need to hear Sandwich Artist.
Oh, fantastic! This is dedicated to you.
Hey gang, what's up? Matt from Virginia. I'm calling with a question for Mr. Jeff Grubb. I am curious, as a former sandwich artist, if you can answer me the question, what is going on with the mayonnaise? Typically, when I make a sandwich, I like meat, cheese, vegetables, and a little bit of mayonnaise to wash it down. But when I get a Subway sandwich, it's mayonnaise with a little bit of meat, cheese, and vegetables. Why so much mayonnaise? No one likes that much mayonnaise. I don't understand. Also, thought it was pretty funny that you got fired from one Subway to work at another Subway. So I need to tell the story. I got fired from a library once for reading. So that was cool.
That's very cool.
You guys do a wonderful job. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, Carl.
Isn't it artistic license? Like, you're an artist, right? You can't really judge.
Listen, the art of making food is about, making sure people are happy with what you're feeding them, definitely. So there's a little give and take there. But what your issue here is you probably do have a substandard, a sandwich artist. Listen, so there is a concept when making sandwiches, and this was true at Jimmy John's and Subway. You don't want any dry bread. There needs to be some mayonnaise on every single portion, the entire surface area on both sides. But because you're covering the entire thing with mayonnaise, you want to make that a pretty thin layer so it isn't over mayonnaise-y. So I got really good at doing we're just gonna scrape that very thin layer on there so every bite is wet. You want that wet bite. That's key. But you don't want it to be like a glob of mayonnaise on every bite. That is unsettling. Truly. Yes, absolutely. So I would just I would have a talk with them when you're ordering it. It's Subway. You're supposed to have this is a conversation between a patron of the arts and a sandwich artist, and you just say, hey, listen, just give a thin layer of mayonnaise on there, and they'll understand that and they'll be able to do it.
There we go.
Okay.
Yeah, light mayo. Let's just say light mayo. That usually does the trick. Yep, light mayo. Yep.
I just entered in this drawing.
Oh, good for you. I hope you win.
Great. I hope you win.
I hope I win too.
I like mayo, and I welcome it on all sandwiches.
I love a wet bite. I absolutely do. You don't want none of those dry bites. Yeah. Disappointing in a sandwich that you pay a lot of money for.
I love my take it or leave.
Yep.
I love my eggless mayo with no eggs involved in the recipe.
Mayo and ketchup or mayo and mustard was the thing that
it's a Thousand Island.
But it's not mixed together, but you go to Burger King, that's what the Whopper's got mayonnaise on it and it has ketchup and mustard, and I'm like, I didn't realize that until I worked there. Now I'm like, I think I do actually go in that direction when I'm making myself a burger or making myself a sandwich a lot of times. Not ketchup on obviously a deli sandwich, but mustard and mayonnaise. That's a pretty good combo actually.
Agreed.
We all agree.
Thank you for listening to me. I appreciate
that. Good things taste good. Trying to see whose turn it is. Jan, your turn. Let's hear it.
Let's pick. Gosh, what's a shorter one? Tearing apart.
Okay.
Hey, so I said that maybe Jan wasn't a horny teenager whenever he watched Hellraiser, so he wasn't attracted to the movie. But now that I've rewatched it with you guys, is it actually kind of a reverse horror movie where instead of tearing other people apart, they're putting some guy together? And I don't know. I'm too far gone. Let me know, guys. Love you.
Love you too. Thank you, caller.
Yeah, there's certainly some building of a human involved. Different skin and whatnot, but I don't know.
I mean, piecing a man back together is a pretty horrifying concept still.
Yeah.
So it's building a man because of horniness. That frightens me. That's a power of horniness that I'm not ready to comprehend or deal with.
But it's super horny because, it's additionally horny because he has to kill someone in order to get that new skin, right?
Slurp their blood juice,
which is super horny. I'm told.
I've been made aware. Yes, I've read in the Bible. Yes.
Yeah, I don't know. I still can't get into Hellraiser.
Okay. But you're just not horny enough.
I did. Yep. I had like that Phoenix Down moment though, because they call like the bad guy or whatever, the main villain, Frank. The dude with the Pinhead.
Yeah.
Frank.
I was okay.
No,
Frank.
It's not Frank. It's not Frank.
I was like, why do they call him Pinhead? Because like in my head, Pinhead has always been associated with like a different shape of head, or like a specific shape in pop culture. And then one time I'm just staring at a picture of Pinhead, and I'm like, it's because he has pins in his head.
Yeah.
Real.
Yeah.
Real.
That was actually
a
nickname on the set. Like his real name and like the book is Priest, I think. But on the set, it's Clive Barker. Yeah, as it turns out. They coined the name Pinhead, and it stuck. Weird.
I didn't know that. Very good. All right. Yeah, Jan, I'm with you, bud. I can't really get into that.
Oh, it was very good. It was very good.
It was really good.
Yeah, I mean,
the second one. Shit.
We'll make time for it.
I couldn't make the last one, and maybe if I had seen it again recently, I would have a change of heart on it. But nevertheless, let's see. It is my turn. I'm going to pick World Series because I'm a baseball fan.
Jan, it sounds like you and your partner get really hyped for sports. And that's wonderful, but unfortunately, the Bay Area seems very lackadaisical about sports.
A lot of fair weather fans.
You should come to the Philly side, buddy.
Oh, what have I done?
We have nothing but winning going on here. We have been unstoppable. And we're going to the World Series. Our undefeated team is coming back for 2 straight games in a single week. You should get in, buddy. This team's fun. These teams are absolutely fun. Get in on it, buddy.
Is Dusty Baker still the coach of the Astros?
Yes.
I have to root for the Astros because of Dusty Baker, because he used to be coach of the Giants.
He used to be the coach of everybody.
That's also true.
So it's Phillies Astros. That's who it is.
Yeah, Fastros.
Yes.
I mean, you could not ask for a worse lineup of teams, like the Cheaters versus a team from Philadelphia. Which, I mean,
they make cream cheese.
The Cheaters versus the Jerk-Offs.
Look, okay, I'm not sure there is a more universally hated city for sports than Philly. I just think like it's something
Dallas,
that everyone
probably maybe.
Yeah, but like it's something everyone from the Northeast coast and the East Coast can get behind, where they're just like, oh yeah, of course, fuck Philly, like of course.
People are chiming off in chat. I think Boston.
Boston is the right answer.
Yeah,
there. Yes.
Yeah, I think that's I think it's a close second for sure.
Yeah.
I think there's something about Philly, and again, like the Phillies. When was the last time they did well? It's been a minute, right? I know the Eagles recently won the Super Bowl.
Right.
Were the Phillies in there a few years ago?
I have a lot of friends who are Phillies, so like I'm a little closer to the fire with this. It's a lot of like inter-friendship sort of bickering and whatnot. But hey, yes, Yankees fans do suck. I'll be the first to admit that. But like, Philly's done well. But what about the Flyers? They haven't, and that's really all that matters.
76ers.
They're bad. They're bad. Yeah, right. Exactly.
Yeah.
So
but I think I hate the Boston.
Another earthy?
No, hold on. I think the streaming computer. No, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
No, we're
I
good.
thought another earthquake.
Oh
Jesus.
gosh. Maybe I shouldn't say the team I hate then. Maybe that's why I almost got clapped.
Say it.
I hate the Boston Celtics.
Celtics, yeah.
Yeah. I have an unbridled hate for them for no reason.
I mean, I think a lot of people hate the Red Sox. I think a lot of people hate the Bruins. So like that tracks, I think.
Yeah. I mean, It makes a lot of sense if you're a Bay Area fan because Boston is just racist San Francisco. So like that's just
when you look at the sports world, everyone hates the Bay Area.
Yeah, that's a really good joke though. I
can't remember who said that originally. I can't. There's a comedian who said that, so it's not an original. But I definitely felt that way before I heard someone say it when I went to Boston and was in a stall for PAX. I was going poop, and someone just came in there and started yelling about how. There might be gay people in this bathroom doing stuff, and I'm going to tell your wives. I'm going to wait for you to come out. I'm going to tell your wives. And I'm like, I'm just trying to shit, sir. And then he left.
Was it Charles Barkley, perhaps?
That was just some weirdo. If it was Charles Barkley, I would have understood.
Yeah. Okay. I thought the Astros were like not allowed to be in the World Series. Like, didn't they get punished? I guess not in a meaningful way. Like.
Yeah, I don't think it was punished quite like that. Or the punishment was like for because they didn't make it the year after that, right? So maybe it was just for 1 year.
Yeah, I don't know. All right, I'm glad that worked out. Seems like it worked out.
Yeah, it worked out.
Koba in the chat says Houston Astros received 0 punishment for cheating. I wouldn't have my MLB be any other way. Finally, ladies and gentlemen, we've got one last voicemail. We made it through 3 times around. Chat gets the last one, and they're gonna say, "Don't have to be friends."
What's up, Dumpers? This is Sam in Colorado. And I was talking with a friend of a friend about Call of Duty, and we were both saying that we had kind of fallen off the newer ones. And then this absolute son of a bitch said that it was really Black Ops 3 that killed the series for him. Now, of course, Black Ops 3 is the best Call of Duty game. But it's got me wondering, what's a video game opinion someone could explain to you that would make you just decide, okay, cool, I don't have to be friends with this person? Thanks, love y'all.
Great. Oh, great call. Great call. I agree with Chad. I thought Blops 2 was better than 3, but I thought 3 was good. I don't think it was
Blops 3 was fine. It was Modern Warfare 2 and Blops 2 are better, yeah.
Yeah. That's
my answer is complicated.
Spider-Man in chat's got mine. 3D World isn't a mainline Mario game. If a man said that to me, I would not want to be his friend. Duh.
Mine comes out of pure jealousy, which, if somebody told me that they like JRPGs, I'd be like, I envy you. I envy the amount of time that you have in your life.
Jason,
we're very different people. Yep. I'm talking to Jan directly.
This is a Jan Jason conversation.
Jan, I love you.
I love you too, man. It's okay.
But we're just never going to meet at that level anymore. This is coming from somebody who actually imported Final Fantasy VII and played it in Japanese. Like, I've been there. I've been that. I've done that life, but I can't go back. But sometimes I want to go back.
You remind me of all the things I lost.
Yes. God damn it, Jan.
I'm sorry.
You know what you're doing to me.
I'm sorry. Stop playing Kingdom Hearts.
We're watching it happen.
You're tearing me apart.
I'm sorry.
I don't know. Sometimes when my homies talk about like, gotta get the new Call of Duty, I'm like, how long are you gonna play it? or just like that they're just locked into it. That you gotta get it. Still my best friends, but it's like, guys, you don't gotta spend $60 to $70 every year on this. And then they start getting like because of if you do the pre-order thing, right, you get the campaign early.
Yep.
Homie went and did that, and I was like, you actually play the campaign? Are you gonna keep this on your machine?
I don't have a specific game where someone says like I loved game X and and then I'm just like we can't be friends. I definitely feel that way with TVs and movie for sure. TV and movies.
With the TVs.
I did
Sorry, you mean me? I LG TV backlog.
Nice. But if somebody says this, that's when I question, and then I'm like, hey, maybe we don't have to be friends. When someone says something like, and this happened to me with Deathloop, someone was like, it's basically something to the effect of like, I don't give a shit about I don't care about the story. I just want to play the game. And I feel like that maybe worked like 30 years ago. And don't get me wrong, there's still games to this day where the story is just throwaway for sure, right? Absolutely.
Metal Gear.
Thank you, Jen. But when a game sort of like it's sort of this indescribable thing, but like I think certain games are very reliant on the story, and if you're just skipping through the story, then it's like you have no context for what you're doing. You're just swatting flies for no reason. Like it's just psychotic to me.
It's just like you like your porn. You like the artistry of the storytelling.
Exactly.
Right.
Like
yeah.
if you know, like if Paul Rudd and Alicia Silverstone are like not gonna do it.
Yeah,
they're
right.
not gonna kiss, and they're not semi-related. What am I here for? But like, if somebody says that to me and is like, I don't care about the story, I just skip. There's something that I get triggered by, and I'm just sort of like, oh, are you just a fucking dummy? Are you just like a dumb idiot? And again, to be clear, there are plenty of games where that stuff is third, fourth way. It's like the last consideration of the game, and you don't need to be watching that sort of stuff, and it's not part of the game. But there is something about when I hear that, and I'm just sort of like, maybe you should do that a little bit. Maybe you should take in. I don't know. Maybe I just can't trust someone who's like, I can't receive a story through a video game. I'm incapable of understanding exposition if it's a video game. And I think that's the part where I'm just like, maybe we don't need to be friends.
Perhaps.
Yeah. I definitely like can feel that way, but usually it's about like stories. But like, I don't need this story. But that's usually when I just stop playing, and I'm not going to keep playing if it's like a big story heavy game.
Because you've decided the story's shit, and you're just like, all right, well, I don't care. And sure, that's completely valid. Yeah.
Yeah. Someone said the Game Boy and the Game Boy Color are two different systems and not the same system. I couldn't be a friend with that person.
There you go.
Yeah.
There it is.
Someone text Mike that. Say, hey, Jeff says he can't be your friend anymore.
Yeah, like if somebody told me Mickey Mouse is like an important figure in popular culture and is like way more recognizable than couldn't be friends with that guy. Ladies and gentlemen, what a dump. Unless you did, I didn't want to skip. Did Jan, did you have an opinion on that too? Or
I think it's echoing the same sentiment. Not necessarily with games too much, but like if someone can, you know what? Sometimes with TVs and movies as well.
TVs and movie for sure. Like if someone one time said, it was like, yo, did you see that fucking Chris Pratt Termination List movie? What? Or whatever it was called.
Yo, you gotta check out Future War.
I think you would like that.
I would form some prejudices there. Yes, I would. Absolutely.
What?
Some people were like, don't get the Starship Troopers, satire stuff. I'm like, at this point, like, there's no excuse anymore. We got to get it, everybody.
You're broken.
Got to understand the satire.
Not everybody gets to win the race. Not everybody gets to go.
Circling back real quick to incest.
Sure.
That's
what incest is it not?
It's always going to end up here. Yeah.
Yep. Circling back.
In the Chris Pratt movie, The Tomorrow War, there was a little bit too much sexual tension with Chris Pratt and his daughter from the future. That's all I'm going to say.
Oh, weird.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
I have not.
There was too much.
I haven't
too
seen
much of that in spoilers. BioShock Infinite, definitely. Yeah.
I mean, I think you were searching for something you were looking for. Do you know what I mean?
I mean, who could say?
Oh boy. Pornhub Cat. And Pornhub has, and they have all your data, and they know everything about you.
I mean, we'll see what happens after 2022 concludes. We got 3 more months to juice up the search terms.
I can't wait. I can't wait for this list.
Can't wait to see what the next big porn category is.
Let's see MILFs back on the chart.
Yeah, let's get
MILFs back on the chart.
That's our platform for Giant Bomb for the rest of the year.
Can you imagine a Spotify Wrapped style presentation?
Yeah.
With good old P-Hub.
Dude, I'm surprised. They do stuff. They do some kind of like, dynamic presentation. I feel like there is something.
But if there were individual lists, like what you watch?
Here's what you did, you fucking creep. March was a real tough month, wasn't it, Jeff?
Just really went ham on this
video over and over again.
Kosher porn, huh? Okay.
All right. Hey. For Game of the Year, can we sell one day to Pornhub and it's just Giant Bomb presents Bring MILFs Back 2022.
I would love it.
Absolutely.
It'd be for
Let's
your
make it happen.
consideration. Like
For your
campaign.
consideration, MILFs.
That'd be sick. That'd be sick. Bring it back. The neglected MILFs of porn. Bring them back. That's going to do it. 707 Exit Flu. What do you say? Everyone, please make sure you're heading back to twitch.tv/giantbomb tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern time so that we can get forking on Friday night.
Let's get forking.
I would like to fork on a Friday night tonight.
Fork it up.
Thursday at 8 p.m.
That is not something you can search on P-Hub, by the way.
Yeah. Don't forget, Friday night forking on a Thursday night, okay?
Get your denim on.
Tonight.
Ooh. I didn't know there's more to this song.
Take it off. Take it off.
Love it. We'll see you next time.
Zip it down.